Tony Braxton, or Tony Branston pickle, as she's called in our house. He's trying to get up the hill. Appreciate you 100% and a thumbs up. Well, hello, welcome back to my shed on a Tuesday after a bank holiday Monday. Our neighbour is cutting the lawn. He's probably going to start again in a minute. So if you hear a droning, it's a lawnmower. So I've not been feeling particularly well for the last couple of weeks. I've been fighting something off, I think. We talked about it on our Sunday Live. Yeah, so I'm trying to get back into the flow of YouTube and yeah, lawnmower. I think that will be going through most of this video. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get back into it. I'm going to do some picking orders. What I thought was, we've got a lot of stuff going out, but I'm just going to focus on the media because that's what I've been focusing on listing. You can see currently listed media. Most of this is the crate of CDs that used to sit here. It's all gone. Well, hasn't gone. A lot of it is sold. And a lot more of it is sold over the weekend. So I thought we'd just focus on that and chat a little bit about selling media. Listed the stack of games I got at the yard sale recently. I think some of that's gone as well. So that's going to be the plan, but I need to make some space on here first. So I'll do that and we'll pick some media together and talk about that. We just had another ka-ching, another sale, which is also media, so we can pick that one when we get to it. It's a DVD. So yes, that's going to be the plan. I'm going to perch you up there, and most of what we're going to pick is going to be here. I think there's some vinyl. I feel like I remember seeing a vinyl order come in last night, so we'll get to that as well, and we'll just have a leisurely little picking session. See how we get. I'm just trying to get you steady. Right, don't fall off. Right, I will scroll back to the bottom, and we will start there. So, 3 Michael Jackson special editions. I bundled together at £20. They then sold on offer at 18. So, most of the CDs you can see in here were that one pickup. It was a £30 purchase. I did keep a whole load myself. The rest of it I got listed over a couple of days, and it has been selling fast ever since. We are way into profit already on our £30, and everything else that you see today from that haul is just profit after fees. Now here you see are these. These were a reissue of Michael Jackson's classic albums, and they had extra tracks and these slip cases. Now these were not in particularly good condition. Can you see? Look at the damage on those. So I put the 3 together, as I said, at £20, and we let them go on offer at 18. Hang on, I'm just going to strip off this. I'm wearing this all the time. This is my yard sale pickup for £3. A Kangol little, whatever you would call that, zip up jumper thing. But it's so warm. Not complaining, because it's quite nice again today. We have sun. Next, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is a viewer and has bought quite a lot of music over the years from us. You have bought Boney M and Abba. Boney M and Abba. Now I did have the Boney M CD out. I don't know if that's in here, but we'll grab the Abba. So it's a pair of Abba and Abba Gold. I had another pair which sold last week, and this one has now gone. Now this isn't in any order, so it may take me a second to find some of the bits. What I will do as well is when I see stuff that I know has gone, like this and this, I might as well grab the stuff I know has sold while I see it. Right, here's Abba Gold. Can you see? Probably not. Oh, Van Halen has just fallen out. That's gone as well. Imelda May, one of our favourites, has gone as well. But yes, Abba Gold. That pair, and Jennifer, you also bought Boney M, but that was out. But yes, thank you for those. I'll get those shipped off today. So, yeah, Van Morrison is next. That is here. This is quite nice. This is a reissue of Astral Weeks, his classic album in a little gatefold pack. I think there's bonus tracks. It might be a remaster as well. Wasn't big value in it. Most of the stuff you'll see today is, you know, averaging around £5. I think this was exactly £5. Yes, it was. Well, £4.99. There's a few in here that were more, but that's the kind of average. But when I picked up that crate full, CDs were 20 pence each. Was it 20p? Yes, it was. And then she rounded the whole thing down, so we weren't paying much at all. I'm getting chilly now. I took that off. I'm putting it back on. Hang on. Too hot, too cold. I think this might be part of, you know, I've been trying to fight off this virus or whatever it is. I think I'm also struggling to regulate my temperature. I'm either too hot or I'm too cold. Yeah. Anyway. Right. We have sold all sorts of other stuff. I'm just passing by some more Build-A-Bear. That stuff's going well. But I'm just going to do the media today. Focus on that. We sold a couple of Jethro DVDs. Do you remember Jethro? Sadly, he's passed away. Comedian from the West Country. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, and all that. Yes. I had a pair of sealed ones. Here they are. One of these two, I think it may have been this one, Too Late to Grow Up, sells pretty well on its own. The other one wasn't worth much. But I decided to stand out from the crowd and do a pair of sealed Jethro DVDs, and they sold for £13. They weren't part of that haul for £30. They were picked up separately at 50 pence each. Next is some Northern Soul. Now, in the big crate I've been talking about from the yard sale, there was a lot of Northern Soul. Some of which I have bundled, some of which has gone on individually. We've sold some already. This, I put together 3 from the same set. Now, where would they be? Got to try and keep you pointing in the right direction. Right, they are in here. So, Northern Soul, we have The Twisted Wheel. These are all double CD compilations. Blackpool Mecca and The Golden Torch. Those went on, I don't know if this was an offer at £16. Feels like it may have been, but anyway. They would have sold individually, but I sometimes find it way more efficient to do a bundle, and you can get the same money per individual item quite often if you do a bundle. So that's what happened there, and those have gone at £16. Next, talking about bundles, also in that collection was a lot of Paul Weller, The Jam, The Style Council. I went through it all. There was a couple of interesting ones, one of which is sold, but I decided I was going to do a whole collection of Paul Weller and associated bands. It was a big one. It was like 18 or so CDs. So I listed it as a bundle. Here it is. It's this stack right here, all of this. And then I had that message that I get a lot. Oh, I only want one. Can you sell me just one? And a lot of the time I just say, it's not really worth my while for what, you know, for a £5 CD to break down the bundle and then I've got to relist it again, do the pictures, blah, blah, blah. So I said, it's not really worth my while, you know. But I did say, but, you know, make me an offer and I can consider it. and he offered me £10 for one CD. And my first thought was, is this something special? Did I miss something here? Because I did look them up individually. But I looked into it again, and no, I could see completeds lower than £10 on this CD. I don't know. Maybe it is an edition that is something a bit special. It is this orange cover. The Cost of Loving, the Style Council. It's a reissue remastered version. Anyway, I said, okay, sure. I let him take that one. I just adjusted the bundle to reflect that it was actually just going to be this one. Reduced the price. He picked it up. I'm just going to relist it now and redo the pictures. A little bit of faff, but worth it for a tenner from one. The bundle, if you're interested, was listed at 40 for all, whatever it was, 17, 18 CDs and that compilation DVD. Anyway, long story short, I let him take one for a tenner. And he's put a little message on the order. Appreciate you 100% and a thumbs up. Nice. We sold some ceramics and all that sort of stuff, Wittard mug, blah, 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 but we're just doing media today. Now, this was quite a nice one. It's one that I picked off before. The Manhattan Transfer. I thought I'd listed it higher. I think this went on at $12.99, then we had an offer in at a tenner. Considering how little these owe me, I was happy with that. But yeah, it's a bit of an unusual item. It's a double best of with a little slipcase. Manhattan Transfer. Yeah, let it go for 10. Happy with that. Then there's Imelda May that we picked before. We saw Imelda live. When was it? A year or two back now, when she had her last album out, which was called 11 Past the Hour. One of my favourite albums of recent years. This is her album before that. This is called Life, Love, Flesh and Blood. And that's the special edition of that. Not big money, it's gone for £6. Oh, video games. Now, that stack that I picked up for £8.50 at a yard sale, got it all listed. One of the reasons I love media is it's quick to list, doesn't take up much space, and it's quick to package and send. That stack took me no time, mainly because about half of it was a bundle of Call of Duty on PS3, which is sold. Anyway, I'm waffling. The Last of Us, huge selling game, but still sells second hand. This went on for a tenner and went on offer at 9. Happy with that, considering it cost me 50p. David Bowie, Let's Dance. There was a few Bowie albums in this lot. A couple I did together. And what's called Let's Dance I did on its own. It's here, right on top. I think this was the album where he worked with Nile Rodgers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, £4.50 that's gone for. Same money on Cream Disraeli Gears. Now, where is that? I often get people, when I do videos like this, when I've had a big session of listing media and I've got loads of stuff and they're not in any order, I get people saying, you need a system. Well, maybe, but it doesn't really take long to find things. And very quickly, it's reduced down to not a lot, and you can find stuff a lot easier. But there it is. That's a very, what era would this be? 70s? 70s looking sleeve. Anyway, that's gone $4.50 as well. Oh, I will pick this because this is going to a viewer. And yes, you sent me a message. Vicki, we'll do this one for you. Well, just in case you're watching. It's this. Talking of 1970s artwork and colours and stuff. This screams that era. It's a little clipboard. Yeah, not much else to say about that. Very nice thing, very nice condition. And yes, thank you for the purchase, Vicki. It's gone out for 13 plus post. And then we get to back to these video games. I did talk about these on a video, didn't I? I feel like I did. Yes, I think the last video I did put out a week or so back. I was showing the haul, that's right. And I showed the stack of video games I paid £8.50 for. And there was all of these Call of Duties on the PS3. I looked it up and I had one less than a couple of lots I found, and they were achieving the top of about 20, 25 with another game in it. I listed these at 20, and then I had a cheeky offer in at 18, but I thought, yeah, I'm happy to move them. So 18 plus 9 on The Last of Us, so that's £27 back so far from the £8.50 investment, and we still have these left, but I think we may have sold more. We'll see as we go. Next, a DVD, Jackass collection. It's right on top. Quick one. There we go. Oh, and there's more. There was more games in that stack as well. There was these that were part of that. Anyway, yes, Jackass collection, sealed. I think it was picked up at a yard sale. It would have been pennies, probably 50p. Sold for £7. Right, then we have Tony Braxton and Miles Davis. We'll do two now, shall we? Miles Davis should jump out at me because it's quite a, like a thick, there it is, this one here. Like a little fold out kind of box set thing. That one, 3 disc, that's gone. What did I say? Tony Braxton, or Tony Branston Pickle, as she's called in our house. That one there, gone. Yeah, cheaper stuff. Like I say, a lot of the individual ones we're averaging around the £5 mark, £4 or £5. There's not much money in a lot of it, but you can see the speed it's selling. Then we had a buyer who might be a viewer, I don't know. Yeah, picked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. So these are all going to the same buyer. Jefflin's ELO. This is a thin little digipack. Can't see it though. Right, I'm going to rearrange a little bit in here. Bear with. Right, I can see one that we need down here, Pink Floyd. This was nice, had a little bit of value. It's a Ummagumma reissue box set with the live album. That's going in this bundle. Let's actually read them all out. So we need, Pink Floyd Ummagumma box set, Pink Floyd Obscured by Clouds, The Human League Octopus, Human League Greatest Hits, The Clash London Calling, and ELO. Okay, where's all of that then? Not there. Okay. Not there. Oh, there was a lot of Stevie Wonder in that big haul as well. Did a bundle or a couple of lots of those. No. Human League. There's both of the Human Leagues. I had this on cassette way back then. Absolutely loved it. Upside down. Great band. Right, what else are we looking for? ELO, where's that then? Clash as well. Oh, hang on. There's ELO right in the front here. That one, what are we missing? Obscured by Clouds and The Clash. Okay. The Clash is right here in the front as well. Look, there it is. Their classic London Calling. And then Obscured by Clouds is here. I missed it. So all of that is going out to a chap called Andrew. I'm not sure you're a viewer. If you are and you're watching, thank you. We do appreciate it. Moving on, we've sold all sorts. More Build-A-Bear, more ceramics, some Duracell batteries. I had a whole bundle of these little cell batteries, these things in here. I don't know if you can see. I think now we've sold another lot. We've got one lot left. Those have gone well. Right, Taylor Swift 1989. I grabbed it before. Actually had two of these. One was from this bundle and another one was a separate stall for like 50 pence or something. Taylor Swift stuff is flying at the moment. She is selling so much music. She's like #1 artist in the world at the moment for sales. I was looking on Spotify. She's the #1 listened to artist on Spotify with 111 million monthly listeners. Shortly followed by The Weeknd. Yeah. I love those sort of stats, that sort of stuff. It fascinates me. Right, another game, Call of Duty World War II, PS4. Oh, and there's a note. It says, big fan of the channel, many thanks, from Robert in Coventry. So Robert, thank you. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Now, this next order is the one order of vinyl that's going out. It is 4 Pet Shop Boys 12-inch singles from a collection that I was selling off. It is Heart Remix, It's a Sin, and What Have I Done to Deserve This? So a collection of singles from their masterpiece, actually, their 1987, yeah, just probably my favourite album of theirs. I don't know, I'd have to really think about it, but it was the first album I ever bought with my own money, and it holds a special place. So in here we should find what's left of that Pet Shop Boys collection. There's not a lot of it left. Let's see if I can point you in there. And some other bits and bobs. There's some Pet Shop Boys. Here we go. So we have, let's pick you back over here. So there's 2 in here. There they are, with Dusty Springfield in the background. This is What Have I Done to Deserve This? They did a great version of that live. We saw them in Brighton last year. Was it last year? Yeah, feels time flying. It's a Sin, their absolute stone cold classic. And then also as part of this bundle, these all sold astronomical amounts. They were all, well, It's a Sin was #1, What We've Done to Deserve This was #2, Heart was #1. So they're common. There's not much value in them. Hence, I put them together. And then as a trying to get up the hill. I put them together as a bundle and £30 they went for. So there we go. That's a nice order. Put those sleeves with it. Right. Next, Northern. You might not be able to hear him. I think he's in the tree. But Freddie's out and about. I need to put some food out for him. Northern Soul. There was a lot of Northern Soul in here. Whoever's collection this was into their Northern Soul, Motown, all of that sort of stuff. They had quite a wide range of tastes. I mean, you've seen Clash, Bowie, Northern Soul, all sorts. Pink Floyd. Yes, so some of the Northern Soul I bundled together. There's a bundle down here. Oh, it's all going wrong. You can't see. Now, I think I might have picked out more than it was. Yes, that one, not part of it. I think it's these. What's that, 5? Let's read the listing. Northern Soul Collection 5-time CD albums. Yes, I think I've got them. So we had this double album, Ultimate Guide to Northern Soul. That one, double album, a little bit of Northern Soul. That one, 20 original classics. The Right Direction. Just checking these off as I go. And then, yeah, Northern Soul Forever. So these didn't seem really worth doing individually. I put them on at 20 quid. They went again on offer at 18. Police, pair of. Bundled them together. Shout when you see it. Here we go. Police, so we have Zenyatta Mondata and Regatta de Blanc. Zenyatta Mondata Regatta. What's that all about? Yeah, pair for £7. And then we are at the top. Kevin, now I think you're a viewer. You've bought various bits and bobs over the years. Thank you very much. You've picked up it's called Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. Oh, that's still sat there. This is the Pink Floyd box set that was going with that bundle of stuff. So somewhere behind here, I'm pointing in the wrong direction again. Oh, don't do that. That one. British Film Institute issue of the classic Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate it. So I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to get busy picking all of the other stuff. And then, yeah, as always, I need to get cracking because all of this needs to be in the post today, ideally. So there you go. Little bit of media for you. I do enjoy selling media. I've said it many times. It's a lot harder to make decent money on media these days, but you still can do it. Somebody's lurking over here. What you up to?
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, I was bringing you this chocolate from Sharon.
Oh yeah,
you get the better end of the deal because I can only eat the dark one. So.
Oh, these milk. Oh, these are both milk.
You get the two and I get the one, but I've tried some of the dark and it's really, really nice.
Wow, thanks Sharon. I don't know if Sharon really watches our videos, does she? Maybe. Hello Sharon.
I don't know, I thanked her anyway already. But I came in to tell you that we had an Etsy order.
Oh, would you like to pick your Etsy order?
Yes,
and we can talk about it.
Amazingly exciting. But...
Well, I was just about to wrap up, but now, you know, we've got this interloper. We can carry on.
It's a Port Merion mug. It's 1960s.
Cool. Do you remember what that went for?
No. Oh, $12.99.
Cool. Okay. Well, I've just picked all the media, and now I'm going to do all of your ceramics and stuff.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right. Sorry, I'll leave you in peace.
That's all right. So we will leave you there. If you are new to the videos, hello. You are very welcome. My name's Nick. That was my wife, Andrea. We sell stuff on the internet as a job. Here's the stuff. This is my shed. I will share another one of our videos up here if you'd like to see us out and about finding the stuff that we sell. Check this one out. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Until next time, ta-ra.